everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 36 of Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. Bong bong, mashallah. Hope you guys are doing well. Ready to check out some more pillars with me. Fascinating stuff. We are in Caed Nua, or at least on the outskirts, the premises of it. Checking some of the outbuildings and exploring around, killing shadows and phantoms and will-o-wisps. So that's what we're going to continue doing today and see what's what. So we'll get it in, guys. Have some fun. It's nighttime here. Going to enjoy. Let's go.
Nice and quiet.
Let's go, son. Frayed lengths of rope and a few flint chips are scattered across this workbench. Let's keep coming up this way. Oh, we've got will-o-wisp.
Show him how it's done!
That was simple.
Laying low.
Only weeds grow in this dusty patch. I think we've been out there. The hedges grow in shaggy heaps, shot through with weeds and tall grasses. Oh, we could go up that way. Through the hedges? No, we can't. Okay. We can go in this outbuilding. There's the Eastern Barbecue. Come out here. Come over here and continue exploring the outskirts. Let's see if I can adjust the audio a little bit. Let's have the music. Go to 55. Let's try that. And there's the gate. No combat's still pretty loud, but oh well. Spirit residue.
Margaret's fire casts light in dark places.
Okay, that's it for the outskirts premises. Let's go check out this outbuilding. I'm not going to go into the gate yet. I'm going to check this outbuilding first. Head on in, then we'll head through the gate next.
They'll never know I'm here.
Offensive area effect spells. Yeah. Oh. Rats skitter amongst the broken stairs. Just an empty room, potentially. Mirwald's domain not looking so hot. The shelves creak under the books. Many of the covers are mottled with mildew. Not finding much to interact with. In here, cobwebs bind the remains of a broken alembic, a cracked mortar, and various shattered bottles and vials to the table. Nada. Come up here.
Easy does it.
And again, nothing. The sour odors of rancid grain and spoiled fruit permeate the air. Dust and rusted utensils cover the countertop. Yuck. Alright, so this place is pretty battered. So I guess all that's left now is to head through the front gate. And see if Merwald is even here.
I'll see what I can find.
Let's head in. The Old Watcher. Got a vase here.
Well, that's unusual.
Whispers of Yenwood, a unique sword. No kidding. Let's check it out. Whoa, whoa. Its blade covered with graceful Glanfathan engravings. Whispers of Yenwood was once the sword of the first road warden of Caed Nua. When the Earl of Yenwood appointed Caed Nua, the young lord feared the spirits that were rumored to dwell under the young castle's foundation. He spent a sizable sum to have the black Emiran steel blade forged, shipped to the Eastern Reach for engraving by the Earl's Glanfathan slave artisans, and enchanted in New Dunreed. Caed is known to have used the sword in the Battle of Old Garen, and to help the neighboring Roderick suppress an uprising in Gilded Vale, but there is no recorded use of it in Caed Nua. Over time, Caed began to believe that the sword had been cursed by the Glanfathan artisans who decorated it. He confided in those close to him that he thought the spirits of the dead were speaking to him through the blade while he slept. One evening, against the pleas of his wife and soldiers, a maddened Caed carried the sword deep into the misty woods of Glanfath. His body was never recovered, but the next road warden, the Earl assigned to Caed Nua, found it waiting for him on the throne in the keep's great hall. None of the soldiers could explain how the sword had appeared there. No road warden has carried the sword since that day. Wow. Oh, and it does 20% of grazes converted to hits. Plus 5 accuracy against spirit, plus 25% damage against spirit, plus 2 constitution, minus 3 will. Huh. Enchantment 8 out of 14. It's very enchanted. And maybe we can give that to Paschal. Shadow. Well, we might as well equip it. Bong bong, mashallah. Little fire blade. Alright, let's go, son.
Yes?
Durance. Interdict everybody. Or everything. You come up.
Following your lead.
Kana start shooting the phantoms.
How may I help?
Aloth, get ready.
Yeah?
We attack a phantom and switch to good mode here. Let me also do Carnage.
Hey.
Following your lead.
Kana shoot the Phantoms. Oh dear. Shadow appeared over here. To attack them, Kana starts shooting the shadow.
Aye?
Aloth. Adair. Getting taken down quickly. Pashel.
Hey.
Dang. Second wind. Healing circle. Injured. Aloth holding his own. Taking it down. Everybody attack the Phantom.
Show him how it's done!
Very nice. And Kana for 35 pierce damage.
I'll see what I can find.
Sure.
The gray and brown pelts of mice flit between the boards. The brazier's chains are rigid with rust. There's a way upstairs. A door that requires a certain key. That would be the throne room. Steward. As you come to the end of the Great Hall, you perceive an inviting warmth radiating from a grand throne wrought out of marble, its masterful artistry out of place amidst the castle's more practical stonework. The veiled face of a woman is carved above the throne's backing, watching over the room with hollow eyes. At your approach, you feel the warmth fluctuate as though stirring. A voice rings out from the carving, permeating the fortress through stone and air.
Another watcher in Caed Nua, glowing very brightly indeed to these eyes. What strange happenstance.
You know what I am?
One could hardly mistake it. You're burning like a candle. Of course, I also know what to look for. In any case, I assume you're here looking for Merwald.
Tell me more about Merwald.
He was a great man. He came here one day, young with long hair and polished armor, and he banished the dark things that had come to lurk in this place after centuries of neglect. He could see the beauty of this place, the way it had been. So he claimed it for his own when no one else would take it. We worked together to restore it. But he began to grow distant some time ago. He never told me why. He retreated deeper and deeper into the keep, never leaving, sending servants for food, hiding himself from my sight. The restoration stopped. Now, to look at the place, you'd never know the progress we'd made. In most places, it's worse than it ever was. And all I can do is watch it crumble around me.
The voice gives a wistful sigh. Are you imprisoned in that throne?
Imprisoned? At times it feels that way, I suppose. But it's more that I reside here. The throne was brought up from the ruins. One of the first things they found. As a last favor to a dying woman, the Earl arranged for me to be moved into it. Audra is an accommodating vessel for a soul. Oh, it's not as confining as it seems. I can feel the whole keep from here, and all things that are tied to it. There's something about this throne and its construction. Or maybe it's something about this place.
Any idea where I can find Merwald?
I can feel his presence faintly somewhere deeper inside the keep. But he uses his gifts to confound me, and my senses are dulled while he does so. I only wish I could know his mind.
Farewell.
Take care in your search. Many dangers lie in wait here.
Oh.
I'll take a peek.
Yeah, let's take a peek. Chest with nothing in it. It's a treasury. That's the way, but there's other rooms about here. Maybe see what the map says. Nothing. Alright, we'll come through here first.
Pray thou not leave.
Okay, Shadow.
How may I
Aloth
help?
attack there. Kana attack there.
Hey
Let me
there.
switch to... Everybody attack.
Aye?
Back to your scepter.
Yeah?
Spirit residue.
Sure.
Spiders are taking up residence in the empty shelves. I'm not sure if we do that. Should do this first or after we check the door that opened. This map shows the Deerwood's old colonial borders. A settlement called New Dunreed is marked in the place of present-day Defiance Bay. I guess the city is called Defiance Bay, maybe. Caed Nua. Whole bunch of nothing. Alright. Then let's head up these steps really quickly. Check it out up top here. It feels as if cobwebs are the only things holding this rickety old mess together. Something has made a nest out of old straw and mattress ticking. Huh. Nada. Alright. I guess let's go through the open door now.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Oh. Mother. As you
Been
draw
out playing soldier again, have we? Go wash up and come help me shuck these peas.
As you draw nearer, the apparition in front of you resolves into an elven woman. Her stringy hair is tied back, and she tugs at a loose thread on her apron. There's a distant, hollow look in her eyes until she notices you. A frail smile dispense like a veil over her face. She turns from you long enough to produce a basket that, like her, is shimmering and semi-transparent. And no complaints. You gotta eat your vegetables if you want to grow up strong and be a real soldier one day. Just like we agreed, right? She watches you out of the corner of her eye. Say nothing.
Soldiers are important people. They defend the weak and punish the wicked. You're too young to understand now, but there are lots of wicked people. People like the man who murdered your father.
Her voice rises and falls as she bends over the basket. She sighs, a spectral strand of hair fluttering. She snaps off a shell with a torn fingernail. She crushes another husk between finger and thumb. Remind me what happened to my father.
Before you were born, the Glanfathans attacked settlers like us. They said we'd knocked over some of their special Adra rocks. That's why they call it the Broken Stone War.
Oh.
They got very angry, and so they came into our villages and killed many people. Your father was one of them.
Her brittle smile snaps. A pod slips out of her grasp, and she jabs the side of her finger with a jagged thumbnail. She says nothing as the skin slowly turns from white to red. I see.
That's why you'll be a soldier one day. To protect and to avenge. Why don't you go back out and play? I'll finish up here.
She drops the basket and turns away, dabbing at her face with the corner of her apron. She stares at the trickle of blood on her finger. Huh.
Hello?
Hello? Frostbite. Outworn buckler. Oh, peeps close to Pachel. Wondering if we should eat some food. Silver trails of slugs gleam inside the barrels. Ivory spinner. Oh dear. Let me. You switch to the spear spider Adair and try to knock it down. Oh, it worked. That shell can come attack that one. Boom, boom. My goodness.
Feels like poison.
Pashel got poisoned. She's fine now. Spear spider leg. Let's check about here. Skelly. Oh. Shell, go hit that one. Kana. Shoot at that one. No, just shoot at that one. Allah.
How may I help?
Do a barrage on those two. Shell.
What?
Following your lead.
Hey there.
How may I help?
Take care of that spear spider. Boom, boom, mashallah. Another spear spider leg, it looks like, possibly. Do we have any level ups? No. Combat doesn't want to end. Oh. Dang. Just let it go. Actually letting it go though, but okay, there we go. I think more spiders are supposed to come. Probably from down here.
I have.
that it? It is.
New orders, Lieutenant. Ready your squad.
Spear spider leg, spear spider leg. Spear spider leg.
They'll never know I'm here.
I'll talk to that lieutenant guy in a second, or whatever. Another skelly down here. Guess Peeps just died in this dungeon. It's been so unkept for so long. Alright. Commander. Let's talk to the commander. A spectral man arrayed in armor and an officer's cloak studies a single sheet of paper. You can see straight through it to the ducal and Adira insignias on his breastplate. He seems to read over the page several times before looking up at you. When he does, his expression is unreadable.
There's been a change of plans. Take your squad and march south all the way to the bow in the river. Bring a wagon team and a dozen barrels of pitch.
His voice falters and he shakes his head. The hand holding the paper drops to his side. Tell me about the orders.
The instructions come from Admeth Hadred himself, which means they might as well have come from the Duke. We're to burn those hut dwellers out. Set fire to the deerwood so they've nowhere to retreat. Cut them down when they come out. Or let them blaze if they won't.
Yikes. He rolls the orders into a thin scroll. A ghostly sigh forms a mist in front of his lips.
It'll make this even shorter than the broken stone war, all right. And we can only hope it'll discourage future conflicts.
His mailed fist tightens around the rolled paper. He looks at you.
I know this is personal for you. It is for many of us. But understand, we're doing this to end this war, not to continue the last one. Remember that we're flushing out the enemy, not burning villages for sport. Bareth will have his work cut out for him tonight.
You feel nothing when his hand drops to your shoulder.
They'll never know I'm here.
Alright, then we've got another room here. We're 28 minutes in. Find Merwald.
We'll take those farmers by surprise.
A raider.
Almost time. Di and Heather scouted the village last night. They're rounding up the rest of the party now.
An elven man turns to face you. His cheeks, his forearms, and the cartilage of his long pointed ears are smeared with indigo and blue paints. He grins wickedly beneath a thatch of wild hair. What party?
Don't worry. Everyone remembers the raid was your idea. The Rio had to go along with it after you'd gotten the rest of the clan riled up. No one wants it said that the Nine Claws were too cowardly to stand with the rest of the tribe when the foreigners desecrated our ruins.
His phantasmal fist sails through your shoulder. The Rio? The ragged stripes of paint on his face twist as he laughs. You may not like them, but they're still our elders, for now. A dead gray tooth peers from between his lips. That was clever, drawing the support of the community first. By the time you approached the Rio, they had no choice but to support us. There's no doubt you'll join their ranks one day, so long as no farmer's pitchfork fells you tonight. He laughs.
The tribes need more leaders like you. Women who value deeds over words.
The ghostly warrior gives you a long, covetous look. His semi-transparent eyes blaze as they crawl over you. He reaches toward your cheek but stops midway, his splayed fingers quivering as a tremor of doubt runs through him.
You were right. We were too soft when the foreigners first came, and now they humiliate us. We'll be soft no more, and the invaders will learn to leave us alone once and for all.
He drops his hand to his side instead, drawing a notched blade from his belt.
I shall be discreet.
So we got a room up here.
This calls for a subtle touch. There. What did I tell you?
Oh.
No. Keep away from us. Leave us!
A large, liver-spotted man, barrel-chested and paunchy, cowers in the far corner of the room, his white hair a tangled, stringy mess. He covers his face and chest with trembling hands, unable to look in your direction. Whoa.
Maybe we should come back later?
Are you Merwald? He looks up over his hand, the muscles around his eyes twitching, and begins whispering to himself in sharp hisses, as though having an argument. All at once, he stops shaking, a sudden calmness falling over him. His head tilts forward slightly, and he looks you dead in the eye like a cornered animal about to pounce. His voice turns suddenly raspy.
Mayor Wald isn't here, and he isn't fooled. He has sent for no callers. Be gone, deceiving spirit.
Huh. Please, there's something wrong with me. I need Merwald's help. Or I'm a watcher. I met a woman in Gilded Vale who thought you could help me.
Mayor Wald will speak with you, but you will maintain your distance, or you'll have me to answer to.
The old man turns his body away and has another muttered, sputtering argument facing the wall. When he turns back toward you, he has taken a confident stance, and his chest is puffed out like a soldier's. A new strength enters his voice.
Come to speak to Mayor Wald? Mayor Wald, whose touch is poison? Mayor Wald, who knows not his effect?
The man's posture folds, and the hands he'd held strongly at his sides a moment ago resume their original tremors. His voice is feeble and tentative. I was told I'm a watcher and that you could tell me more about it. And about a tablet of some worth after that. Once you two are finished, of course.
A window. Window to the ether, where spirits dwell. Peer and reach into it. Speak and listen through it. A watcher sees souls, reads them, knows their pasts, souls of the living, souls of the dead, an empath. And the souls see them back. Used it to help beings in both realms, did I. What the gods wanted of me, thought I.
He exhales feebly, his breath wheezing. He nods, still half distracted, eyeing the door behind you.
The gods put me in the world for vengeance, and I obliged.
With a quick spasm, his shoulders straighten and his voice becomes strong.
It was the gods' wishes that we protect those lands. My way was the only way to remove the foreigners.
He tilts his head forward, glowering at you, and his voice is raspy.
Little I knew.
He shrinks down and is himself once more. He cradles his face in shaking hands. You seem to have lost your mind.
Lost? No. Found more of it. Too much to bear. An awakening.
Aloth's eyes narrow as he looks at the old man. How could a simple awakening have driven you to this? What's an awakening?
Many lifetimes we have. Souls enter womb and exit corpse. Carry with them all experiences, all knowledge, all identities. Yet we do not remember. Hidden from us. What end? What end? Only the gods know. Certain things can stir memories from lives long buried. Awaken the old memories, the old personalities.
Huh.
Memory, personality, identity, any might resurface. Or all.
He looks again at the door behind you, and I seem to be having a conversation with several of them right now.
Ghosts of the mind. Meowald has lost control. Meowald's body no more.
He nods, sheepish. The spirits I passed, what are they?
Spirits, and not spirits. Always whispering to Meowald, reminding him of his mistakes. No sleep. Watchers see memories before them, form them from the essence of their own souls. Once Meowald awakened, he could not make them leave. Gave them more form, not less.
The spirits are memories from previous lives?
Troubled memories, angry memories, pulling Meowald back, reminding him his mistakes. Marauder and soldier, soldier and marauder, how could they know?
He nods, a piteous look on his face. Why do these past lives still trouble you? Or how do you tell a spirit from a memory?
Fragmented are memories. Stuck in time. Mindless, cruel, never far.
Why do those past lives still trouble you?
My fault. All my fault. Soldier and marauder. Soldier and marauder and Meowald. No forgiveness for what's past. No undoing what's done. No sleep. No sleep for the Watcher.
He looks at you baggy-eyed and lost.
War there was all around. War of stone. War of tree.
Right? War of Tree. Oh, of course, the Broken Stone War and the War of Black Trees. This was in the early period of Adiran colonization. Fighting between the Deerwood colonists and the native Glonfothans, you see, but that was a long time ago.
Death we brought to the settler men. We, the 9 claws. Claws of 9. Worse what we did to the women. For love of the gods. The gods' love. For their love.
I met one of your memory spirits. There was talk of raiding a village. Meowald's voice becomes raspy, and he's somewhere else in place and time, speaking to someone unseen.
Hold her down. Head her. Give this hattie a bitch an heir that belongs in heir Glodfath.
Oof. Meowald cringes himself again. Watching something he can't bear to see, shaking his head over and over, he wails. His soul is marked by flame, and those marks will never heal. His trial has broken him, but better than that than to live in weakness. Take your time. It's over now. It was long ago. Continue when you're ready.
The boy. The boy. The baby boy. The boy. Conceived in the raid. Conceived by force. Vessel for Marauder. Slain in the raid. Marauder and the boy. Marauder and soldier.
His voice thins to a cracking whisper. A baby conceived by the raider. What do you mean it was a vessel for him?
For the soul. Marauder's soul. Same soul. One soul. Boy's soul. Marauder's soul. Raised in lies and vengeance. Raised to soldier. Raised for the fire. Born for the fire.
And that was his mother I met in the keep. She told him his father was killed by the raiders.
You'll get no pity from me. The crimes of the Nine Claws clan in the last war are still unavenged. But the gods are just. They have led me here. In my father's name, every one of you will burn. Light it.
Merwald straightens up, his voice deep. He speaks to some invisible thing. He looks off to his side as if someone else standing nearby. What, so he came back in his next life to burn his own clan? No wonder he's such a mess now. That'll stain you right down to your soul. Merwald's shoulders slump. He rocks back and forth, agitated. He mutters to himself, oblivious to your presence.
Soldier and marauder. Lies and vengeance. And dead villages. All dead. All dead. What for? What for?
Whatever the reason, I don't think we're meant to know.
How little we know.
He shakes his head bitterly. I've seen apparitions like those elsewhere since I became a watcher.
Oh, no, 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 no. You too. You too.
Tears well in Merwald's eyes. All at once, in spite of his abject misery, his expression changes to one of utmost sympathy. Poor man! Poor man!
They will take you too.
I knew there was something off about you when I met you, but this sounds serious. You're saying I'll end up like you.
So fragile, the Watcher's mind. So real, his memories. Once awakened, how can he sleep?
He pouts as though holding his mouth closed so that the answer won't escape. At length he nods. If I'm awakened to a past life, how would that have happened?
You were reminded of it. Strong memories, lingering lives, they dwell near the surface, waiting to be remembered, waiting to take your mind for their own.
Huh.
Meyerwald sat at his hearth and watched his fire, watched the wood burn. Then came the memory of another fire and burning wood and screams.
His face trembles involuntarily. There must be some way to make these memories go away.
No. Always there. Always remembered. Can't forget. Can't unsee.
I didn't just remember. Someone caused this. They wore masks and spoke of books and keys and a queen. There was a man there. He seemed familiar to me.
Keys of lead. Books of burden. Queens that were. Known to me are they. The leaden key.
The leaden key, huh? The leaden key? Seems we share an enemy, Elzarian. Assassins and Watcher Wakers both. They certainly keep busy. What can you tell me about this leaden key?
Secrets. Secrets and deceptions and schemes. Who knows their answers? Not they. Not they. Crossed them before. Hatred of Watchers, hatred and fear. Much we see. Threat to secrets.
Who is this queen they pray to?
Woodica. goddess, crown shattered and body burned. Binder of oaths and grudge holder, bearer of justice, but hooves.
If the letting key caused my awakening, could they undo it?
Many secrets do they keep. Unawaken? Mayhap. Who else if not they?
Merwald's bushy white eyebrows edge upward. He begins muttering to himself. Just as you're about ready to repeat your question, he speaks. Do you know where I might find the letting key?
City of Defiance, never far from the Queen.
Ah, I need to go so I can search for this man from the letting key.
Sleep well. Sleep well.
Merwald nods at you, a look of understanding on his face.
Hold! I know your will die. Your actions were seen. You would sooner betray us to the Adir land thieves than take orders from me.
Before you turn to exit, he tilts his head forward. His eyes lock with yours, cold and dangerous, his voice gravelly. You're confusing me with someone from a past life.
Your betrayal is for nothing. Your warnings are lost on these foreigners, and their blood will be Gallowayne's tribute this night. I have asked the elders for the honor of claiming your head as my first trophy, and they have granted it. Beg for the Seeker God to grant you a quick death.
Oh boy. And we've got a flame blight. Huh. Everybody attack Merwald. I will attack the flame blight and get into stag mode.
Yes?
You go ahead and shoot at him. Adair, where's Adair? Back here. Go attack him. Peschel got up front. Go attack him. Durance dazed them a bit. Better yet, consecrated ground. Aloth. Magical barrage. Oh. Blinded. Adair.
Hey.
Get up there. Come over here. Come the long way. Aloth getting rocked.
Yes?
Aloth, throw another barrage at them. They're a little tougher than I thought. Durance attacked the flame blight.
Hey.
Adair knocked down Merwald. Oh, knocked him down. Perfect. We just have to handle this flame blight.
Hi?
Aloth, Minoleta's minor missiles. With Merwald.
What?
Durance, keep attacking. Bong bong. We hit for 10 and 3.
Yes?
Aloth, back up a bit. Cast another Minoleta's missiles at Merwald. And knock him down again. Knocked him down again. Perfect. He's near death. Take him down. Take him down. Oh, he's badly injured. He healed himself. Aloth
How may I help?
still standing. Send a necrotic lance his way. The blight is badly injured.
What?
Necrotic lance. Oh. Dang. Got Merwald. I could cast a Kana spell, but we got him. There's a change in the air of the keep. What was thick and suffocating feels to you somehow more breathable, as though yielding to a conquering invader. Merwald's body lies inert. You can feel his soul lingering there, uncertain. There's something unique about this soul in this place, a band formed in decades of inhabitants and lordship that feels somehow palpable to you, as though even in death the keep knows its former master, and the former master remembers his keep. Elzarian was granted Speaker to the Restless. In your mind's eye, the bond seems to you as a frayed rope, ghostly and alive, its frayed ends writhing like tide pool anemones, and you'll find that if you concentrate on it, you have the ability to manipulate its strands. We could repair the rope, binding Merwald's soul here as an eternal warden. Sever the rope, allowing Merwald to pass from the world. Draw upon the energy of the rope itself, siphoning knowledge from the connection. Let's sever the rope, allow Merwald to pass from the world. Strand by strand, the connections fly apart like the overstressed strings of some ethereal instruments. With the tearing of the final string, the rope becomes liquid and dissolves from your awareness. Merwald's soul hovers near you, a vortex of strife and discord, but there's something else there beneath it, something like relief. His soul passes through one of the walls and is gone. Bong bong, mashallah. Whew. So guys, never far from the Queen, speak with the Steward and Caed Nua. Ah, Kana wants to talk. No one else wants to talk, but maybe we should talk to them anyway later. But we're 52 minutes in, guys, so I'm going to save it here and say thank you for joining me. We'll check out this room and the remains next time. I do want to grab the remains just in case they disappear or something. 6 Phoenix, 3 Primal Flames. Aloth will grab Merwald's Grimoire. And we'll check out the rest of the keep and down in these rooms next time. So I hope you'll join me for that. I want to thank you guys for joining me. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. Also, if you want to become a huge help to the channel, then links are in the description to become a member, my Patreon and stuff like that. So feel free to check that out if interested. Even the $1.99 tier is a big, huge help. But no pressure or anything. And I'll see you guys next time. Very successful episode. We got through Caed Nua, actually, seemingly the entirety of it. Pretty much. We'll see if we can talk to the keeper next time. Until then, be well, live well, stay well. Much love, peace, and joy. Don't go anywhere, guys. Just warming up with some pillars. And we'll figure out more next time. Ciao for now.